Hello, the game has started. It's my opponent to go first. I have a fairly balanced track here, but do I have a bingo? The B and the P don't go fantastically together. I have the bio prefix, and I have the iso prefix. Almost subpoena if my I was a U, but not seeing that. Now, do I have a compound word? I have the bone component. I have the epi prefix. Epibol. Okay, not seeing. Not seeing a bingo there. I have bop here for 19. That's a bit vowel heavy. Or boy might be better for 15. Yeah, I think I'll go with maybe Bayo. Bayo for 15. Oh, I didn't contemplate this I for a 4-timer. Abiosis, no. Not seeing it. I'm going with Bayo for 15. Don't draw well. A U and a Y, which weren't part of the plan, but perhaps I can get rid of them on my next turn. Pi is good. P-U-Y. Oh, yuppiest. That's good. Is that the best placement for it? Well, either I leave the Y next to the double there, or the... Oh, that's a shame. He's blocked yuppiest. Okay. What to do? I'm gonna look to get rid of. Does the L assist? Puliest. Puli. Just face value. It's a shocking score. 9 points can't be best. YU here. That's a really strong rack leave. Yeah, I'm going with this. Spaviet, is that good? Spaviet, I don't know why that's come to mind. Privates through an R. I have the IVE ending. right. I don't know why that's jumping into my mind. Goonie, okay. Does the O assist? Positive, not quite. I have the post component. Let's try Spaviate for 84. Yeah, it is good. Maunders, or is that through an A? Under, no. Have the ED ending. Surnamed, with that through an A. Surnamed, I don't know if that would be good, but I don't have an A to play through anyway. I have the ISM ending, ism. Okay, opponents played Hay for 31. Ah, Mounders. I didn't even see that O floating up there. Mounders for 74. Oh, no good. I thought Mounders would be fine. Mounders. Okay. Hay takes an M. Not that that really helps. If I did have a bingo ending in MS, that would be good. Amend 33. Score's okay, I guess. I'm just feeling like there's a bingo through that O. Okay, I have Mossy, Yum, 27. I don't think I have a bingo here, but you never know. Okay, opponent scores well there. I have my here for 31. I think that's going to be best. Okay, drifting further away from bingo territory here. The K and the U making it a little less likely. I do have the OUS ending. Opponent takes that spot there, so Zek is good, but KO is good, and Yad Cost looks alright for 47. Kursh onto a H. The Q always going to be tricky. I've got Suk here for 37, keeping the blank. Do I have any other good Q spots? It doesn't take an S. Scoring spots drying up a little bit on the board now. It's quite tight. A hot spot for a H here. Cross onto this double. I have the full ending. What to do? Sook. If Sook is blocked, certainly not worth burning a blank for 33. Okay, Sook is blocked. Squill is good. Oh, Kursh, look at this. That's certainly worth burning a blank for. 66. Felder. I have the re prefix and the ed ending. Not seeing it. Elderflower. I'd need a few more tiles for that. Fleed. Fleered. Yeah, fleer. I believe fleer is a verb. Oh, I think it is. But, well, yeah, this definitely rings a bell. But no spot for it. That's a shame. Opponent taking some time with this move. F takes a E. So, oh, look at this. Fleered does play now. Wow, that was a stroke of good fortune. Conjoin. No, not quite. Jocko onto an O. I imagine that F will be, that hot spot in the corner will be taken. Kursh doesn't take anything. Does my J play anywhere to good effect? J-O down here, that's not a great score. Okay, opponent takes out that spot there. I guess I have joined $32. Yeah, I think this looks alright. Does provide a couple of floaters, but they're in very specific positions. Is it worth... I mean, you've got a AX hotspot there, so maybe it's not the best of strategies. Read John through Yeah, through an E, but that E's in the wrong spot. Yodel, but again I need the E. What to do? Do I play... I have Jin, D-J-I-N. I think I do play joined here. 32. If opponent bingos, he bingos, but it's a good score and there's nothing close score-wise to that. Of course, if he doesn't bingo now, I do frustrate or take out the lanes. Okay, I've got a bit of a unflexible rack here. Inflexible, unflexible. Not seeing any great spots for any ORU. No, I was just trying to play next to Jug there. Okay, not seeing any good spots here. Tags 23. Wow, not a great pickup, but I do have some scoring tiles, so QV onto an E. That I still useful as a bingo lane. Just looking at other bingo lanes, not really there. Kiwi, blank beginning with a K. Eruct is good. And eruct, I don't know about eruptive, but that wouldn't play anyway. Ether and Ray, that's not going to score enough to justify. I need to get rid of these C's. Vice through the eye. Couture, couture, no, I'm thinking of something else there. Right, what to do with these C's and V's? Wow, this is quite tricky. Maybe just vor or core. 4. I can't see much more than that. I mean, Vor would have scored more, but I wanted to undouble the C's. So that was my thinking there. That was actually a bingo lane with EA or ER or even BER or something like that, or BEA. So I have taken out that bingo lane, which was handy. Opponent creates another one. I was thinking of playing vet, but that takes an E. Maybe just if I play E here. Or there. That's kind of killing. Actually, it provides an A, so I don't think that's great. Maybe just play a E there. That forces opponent to start with an O. Whereas before he could start with an O or an A. Ether and Ra. Wow, I just can't see. I got to keep the board tight, so I can't just play. I guess I could play Arc. There's not much opponent can do with a play of Arc. Terrible rack leave, but Juga, and not seeing anything there. Yeah, I think I'll go with Arc unless opponent, he's down to his last minute there. He's got a blank. He's got pretty bingo-y tiles. Yeah, that looks nice. Oh, Onanist if the F is in the bag. Station and Onanist. So what do I do here to take that one out? Can't really take it out without creating an opening. I think Arc looks okay. Yeah, he's got Onanist, but I've got a big enough lead to outrun him. But Onanist, yeah, that would play for face value. Any other bingos? Yeah, he finds it. Okay, so final score 462 to 396. Thank my opponent for a good game. Let's have a look at what we missed. Okay, it was my opponent to go first. He opened with piano, and that looks fine. Yep, 20 points. Bop for 19, Val heavy. I preferred one extra consonant, so I scored a little bit less, 15, but I had a slightly better rack leave, I thought. 2 vowels, 2 consonants, rather than 3 vowels and 1 consonant. Arrow for 31 was opponent's best. He went with Worrell for 26. Nice overlap. And Uppity for 26 was my best. Oh yeah, this is where he blocked Yuppiest. U for 13, 35 to 37. So equity scores not far off each other because that was such a strong rack leave. And that worked out okay. For 14, opponent played Goonie for 18. Spaviat for 84, that seems okay, off of Worrell. And then Hay for 31, opponent gets the top score there. Amend for 33. Yeah, that seems okay. Drum for 29, but a better rack leave at 4A. Okay, but exposing the trip, so nah. I mean, I'm happy with Amend. Azir for 48. That's a good enough score there. A little bit Val heavy, but very good score, so that's worth doing. Mousy for 38 at 4A. Mousy, again exposing the trip. A great score and a good rack leave. Mousy, I think I scored close to 38. I scored 31, yeah, for my much tighter play. So not far off. Iwi for 27, opponent's best. Kos for 47. And then Arg for 30 was opponent's best. He went with Harl. That was quite a nice rack actually, but no bingo on offer. Harl, and then Kirsch was best for 66. The next best one was 14. There was a 32 point for Furls, keeping the Q and the R and the blank. Interesting, but Kirsch obviously best. Glay for 26, opponent's best, making QI. That would have been, and a very nice rack leave. He went with Lenti, similar idea, and that gave me Fleared, which was great. It took me an age to spot that bingo, but it did emerge. And then Val Heavy for opponent there. He went with AI for 23. Joined for 32, but joinder through the E at 3I. Joinder and air. I'm surprised I didn't consider that, because it's a word I am familiar with. Joinder and jointer with a T instead of a D. Both good. So anyway, that's a miss, but I did score fairly well, I guess, 32. And then opponent getting closer to bingo territory, but not quite. Jug. Tegs for 23 seems best. That was my play. Niddy for 25 with a good rack leave at I6. Obang, Rani, Rude. Oh, wow. And yeah, Niddy. Very nice. And then I still struggled with these clunky consonants. Chiv through HI at there, Chiv. It just got rid of those. Yeah, much better rack leave than my play. And opponent now pretty close to bingo, but bingo lanes closing down. Be taxing. Not quite. Gib, okay. And then Uvia for 22 was my best at 6A. Nah, I don't like that idea. Leaving a valve floating in the trip lane. Kept it tight. In fact, I made it extra difficult for opponent to play. He didn't have a bingo as it happens, but I thought If he has a bingo with an A, at least me dumping the E here would negate that possibility and force him to look for a bingo with an O. And even if he did bingo, he'd be giving back score in the trip lane, column A. X for 28 was my opponent's play, and Tav for 19. What did I do? Arc. I just wanted to get rid of some tiles, and Onanist was opponent's outplay. So pretty interesting game. Was trying to block the board down as much as I could with core and the dropping the E there just to slow my opponent down, but he did get that bingo down in the end. Luckily I'd established a large enough lead and came out a winner there. So I hope you enjoyed watching that game, and join me next time.